During a marathon, our muscles play a central role in producing and regulating energy. Muscles first rely on glycolysis. Glucose is broken down into pyruvate, producing 2 ATP and 2 NADH per glucose molecule. Most of the time during a marathon, this process is aerobic, meaning oxygen is available and pyruvate enters the mitochondria for TCA cycle and oxidative phosphorylation. However, at certain high-intensity moments, like uphill or sprinting near the finishing line, oxygen delivery cannot keep up with the demand. At this point, muscles temporarily switch to anaerobic glycolysis, where pyruvate is converted into lactate. This allowed ATP production to continue, although it's less efficient and can cause lactate accumulation. In parallel, muscles also rely on glycogenolysis. Muscle glycogen is broken down into G6P, which directly goes into glycolysis to provide more ATP for contraction. Because muscle lack glucose 6-phosphatase, it can only be used in muscles and not released into the blood. As glycogen stores decline over the course of the marathon, muscles increasingly switch to fatty acid oxidation for longer-term energy. Muscles also cooperate with the liver to recycle byproducts and maintain glucose supply. It is mainly through the Cori cycle and glucose-alanine cycle. In the Cori cycle, lactate produced by anaerobic glycolysis is transported to the liver. There, it undergoes gluconeogenesis to regenerate glucose, which is then returned to the blood and reused by muscles. In the glucose-alanine cycle, pyruvate in muscle combines with nitrogen to form alanine, which is then sent to the liver. The liver converts alanine back to pyruvate for gluconeogenesis, while excreting the nitrogen safely as urea. Together, this process recycles lactate and nitrogen and helps sustain blood glucose during prolonged endurance exercise.